Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wake Up Charlotte to Go. I'm joined by Chris Mulcahy today.
Pleasure is all mine.
So, we are talking about all things Thanksgiving. If you've been watching us on Wake Up Charlotte, yesterday we were talking about your favorite sides or what sides to do without. Today we were talking about your favorite pies or desserts. So,
We start with
chime
pies.
in.
I'm down
Yeah.
with pies. Let's start with pie conversation.
Tell people though watching to chime in and comment below because we want to know what you think. So yeah, today we were talking about pies. So go.
Also, by the way, if anyone knows locally where I can get a mini pie, because I don't want a full-blown pie. There's just a mini pumpkin pie.
Why? Because then you can eat it throughout the week. Oh, but you're being healthy lately. You're only being bad on Thanksgiving.
I'm being healthy too, but it's just Kim and I this Thanksgiving, and we already have all the other sides and fixings and stuff like that. So I don't need. And we already have. Have you ever had dream pie? That's Kim's favorite. It's like a chocolate.
Dream pie?
It's like a chocolate based pie.
Yum.
So Kim
really
has that
good.
every year. For me, I have to go with pumpkin. But if somebody gives me a slice of apple pie that's warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, we just became friends.
Yes, I love pumpkin pie too. I feel like I have to have that at Thanksgiving. You can't not have pumpkin pie. But my favorite is probably my grandmother's Kentucky Derby pie recipe, which is like pecans or here. Well, in a second, I'll ask you another question. Pecans, chocolate. It's so good. And you can put a scoop of ice cream on it. I was going to ask you though, is it pecan the right way or is it pecan?
It depends. I think I say pecans on their own, but when it comes to the pie, I say pecan pie.
You do, because it's just more fun to say it that way.
I think so. Well, I do the same thing with the Caribbean. I'm going down the Caribbean, but it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
So I don't know. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, but for the pie, I go pecan pie.
So you said you're all set for Thanksgiving with all the fixins. So run me through what you're having, what your favorite sides are, and who cooks.
Okay. All right, here we go. Well, first off, what I look forward to every year, I used to fight with my cousin Omid over this, is the disc of the cranberry jelly. That's what I look forward to. I can have that every year, but that ocean spray, give me a cylinder of cranberry jelly cut into discs. That's what I look forward to every year. But number two to that is definitely going to be the green bean casserole. Love getting down with that, just with the little French onions on top.
Yeah, you have to have that.
Woo! And then number three, just good old mashed potatoes, because usually I have potato flakes. I do the instant through the year. But then usually Thanksgiving is the time that you actually peel it. You let them boil. So, yeah, that's my top three. What about you?
So we will have a turkey, obviously, but that's not always my favorite. I am with Melissa. I am more about the sides. Like I'll eat the turkey and gravy because that's what we do on Thanksgiving, but I'm way more about the sides. I'm obsessed with my grandmother's dressing recipe. It's so good. I have to have it every Thanksgiving. I'm with you on the green bean casserole. We usually do it's my great grandmother's recipe. Cut these like sweet potatoes, kind of put some brown sugar on them, and we'll do that. I'm trying to think what else we have. Some rolls. I feel like I'm leaving something out. Joy likes sweet potato pie.
I don't think I've ever had sweet potato pie.
I said that to Larry this morning. I feel like I maybe have, but I feel like my family, we always do the pumpkin pie, and then we have like the chocolate pecan Kentucky Derby pie. So we don't usually have a sweet potato pie there. But now that everybody's talking about sweet potato pies, I may have to tell my husband, look, we're going to do pumpkin and sweet potato.
Yeah, James Taylor even sung about it, so it's very popular.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
I forget what song it is, but he sings about sweet potato pie, and that's my only reference. But Sarah, you never brought up the cranberry jelly. Where's that? You don't like cranberry sauce?
Oh, no, we do a little cranberry sauce.
Like actual cranberries or disc form?
Well, Chris, that is a tough question because my husband does most of the cooking.
Okay.
I do some of it, but actually I can't think. I'm sure we just buy it. I don't think he makes that from scratch, but he's going to be mad now and be like, Sarah, I make the cranberry sauce. And I'm like,
I'm gonna see, and I don't hate
I'm gonna have to ask
the real
him.
Cranberry sauces, but I don't know what it is.
I just like a little scoop. Just a little scoop.
See, I think the key word cranberry sauce isn't about Thanksgiving, but necessarily the next day. Because I think you need the cranberry sauce to add a little zest to those sandwiches, if that's your
Yeah.
thing.
Melissa's saying they have mashed potatoes, so she's with you on that one.
Good.
Homemade stuffing. Yes. Is it stuffing or is it dressing? Mac and cheese. I need a great mac and cheese recipe. Mac and cheese, surprisingly, is not something we like had on our menu for Thanksgiving, but it's like the only thing my kids eat. And I really don't feel like making them Kraft mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. So I need like a good mac and cheese recipe. All
Well,
right.
Melissa, we're calling you.
Yeah, homemade cream corn. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it does.
Peas, sweet potato casserole, cranberry sauce, the jelly.
Yes, Melissa. Yeah. Interesting about mac and cheese. I've noticed that, especially here in the Carolinas,
it's a big deal.
From us up north, we didn't really have mac and cheese.
Well, I grew up in Arkansas. Let's not forget, Chris.
You did, yes. Yes,
I did work in Boston. That's the thing with the news. You travel and you work all over the place. But my grandmother's from Mississippi. My other grandmother's from Oklahoma. So I definitely had a Southern household, but I don't know why we didn't have mac and cheese.
It's a big thing here.
Yeah, I'm going to start making that like a family thing, especially because it's the only thing my kids will eat. Melissa says no pumpkin pie this year, though, making devil's food cupcakes with homemade peppermint buttercream. How good does that sound?
Is a perfect transition. Hey, it's Thanksgiving. We're eating this for dessert. It's now time for Christmas time. That's what that reminds me of.
Yes.
Yeah, Melissa, you're doing it right. So maybe Kim and I will come over to your house for Thanksgiving because that's looking pretty good.
Well, if you have any favorite recipes, please drop them below because I'm always looking for good new recipes. Let us know what you're doing for Thanksgiving, how you're celebrating with your family, what your favorite side dishes are. And then, Chris, I want you to post a picture of your Thanksgiving meal. Oh, okay. She'll message me the crockpot mac and cheese. Yay. Now, I don't know if I have Messenger on my work Facebook page. It should. I think I don't have that option. You're going to have to help me fix that. But if it's not there, Melissa, email me, sarah@wcnc.com.
You just have sarah@wcnc.com?
Yeah. So this is the deal. When I first got here, I was anchoring evenings with Fred before I moved to mornings. And they thought Fred's email, Fred Shropshire, was like too long and confusing, So they just had Fred@wcnc.com. And so when I came, they wanted the emails to match. So mine's just Sarah. So if there's any other Sarahs here, even though we used to have a lot of Sarahs, but now we have, I think I'm the only Sarah left here.
I think so. Way to be original. We got a couple of Chris's behind the scene. The Chris clan is quite large. There's a lot of us.
And I'm married to a Chris. And my son is a Chris.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Real quick before we go, Sarah, what's one of your favorite either Thanksgiving memories or traditions?
Probably watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
You love
like
that parade.
Every morning. I remember last year my kids were like running around. I'm like, we are watching the parade. This is our tradition. And nobody was interested in watching it but me. But it's going to be live this year. Last year it was all pre-taped segments. And so I am super, super excited. That is stay in my PJs in the morning. I'll be off on Thanksgiving. So Larry and Ben. Are you going to be off on Thanksgiving, Chris?
No, I'm going to be here doing weather and mentioning traffic twice because no one's really going to be on the road.
Well, I'll wave from you from my.
Well, I appreciate. Hey, but the best thing is once our show's over, the Today Show takes over. So I don't have any obligations really after that. So I'll be watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, of course, on NBC.
Yeah,
and
so please watch.
I think one of my favorite traditions actually happened at the end of high school, and it's just my mom and I. We started volunteering at a homeless shelter.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it was really a cool way, and I met some of the most amazing people by doing that. This is back up in Massachusetts, and I've done it on and off through the years, just depending on what happens. But that's what this is all about, just being thankful in any way that you can just give to other people. Like Melissa, you're giving a wonderful recipe to Sarah. So and
I said watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and you said working at a homeless shelter. I sound like a horrible person now, Chris.
I was not trying to one up or anything like that. But
Sarah, what do you like to do? Well, let me tell you,
Well, it doesn't matter. We're thankful for whatever you do. I haven't done it recently, so that was.
Well, now you need to.
No,
and then you need to do a story on it to tell other people how they can help as well.
Well, that's a fun time. And also, I want to say thank you for all of you that join us. Joy, Melissa, we see you most mornings, so thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
We wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.